Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Tennessee Titans franchise episode, video, whatever you guys want to say. Another week in the Tennessee Titans Landia. We have some more players ready to negotiate. QB1 check-in to evaluate how our quarterback's doing, how he's taking the season on so far, weekly strategy. But first things first, I want to go into the staff tree and figure some stuff out. I know we don't have like superstar abilities or whatever, and you need like a talent tree to do that or something. I'm not 100% sure, but let's check it out. So right here, gain the ability to equip X factors on the defensive lineup. I know we don't have X factors. We've got superstar, and then we have the same thing for the offensive lineup. I don't know. We should already have it then. I don't know. Derrick Henry didn't have anything on it, so that is a little peculiar. I'll look for stuff to do though. I mean, while we're here. So I just did these two right here, and then the next thing we'll do is scheme fits during training. That way they get the bonus XP or whatever. So it wasn't anything huge. It was just something small, something a little bit helpful to help us for now, as I pressed B forever ago, but I had to press it again because the game sucks. So here's the ability setup. I don't know if it'll actually work, but here it is. Reach for a bruiser and balance beam. So we should have quite a bit of fun with Derrick Henry if it works. And I know Jeffrey Simmons, actually, I think he's a superstar, and we have Kevin Byard as well. But Jeffrey Simmons, let's see what we can get for him. So we basically just turned him into an athletic freak with inside stuff. He can just, shed blocks pretty easily. Mr. Big Stop, maximum pass rush points for the third and fourth down. Reach elite to help him kind of reach his arms out and help himself out a little bit with nearby ball carriers. I know Kevin Byard has a few slots as well that would go and mess with. So we kind of just mess with Kevin Byard a little bit. Secure tackler, acrobat, and film study should be a little bit easier as like a leader on the defense to have, a little bit of secure tackling, kind of more consistency, and film study to help us out all around. It just made sense for him. There is that. We have those in. Let's go check in with the QB1 check-in. Coach, your team has struggled out of the gate so far, and when that happens, a lot of blame is usually placed on the quarterback, who needs to step up. The rest of the team, mostly the offensive line, if I'm being honest, it just needs to happen. They need to protect a little bit better. But Ryan Tannehill and his noodle arm has not helped us at all. They have literally done zero favors about the offensive line, and Tannehill missing passes is just going to happen. And we're back to looking at these players. Nothing's new. I don't have any new desire to sign back anybody. We'll look at some of the draft class. I don't know if anything will pop out at me, but if anything does, I'll let you know. Not really seeing much, so I don't know. I don't think that there's any reason to look into the scouting too early. I think that we just let them do their thing, as it goes on. Do some weekly strategy, and then we'll hop into the game. And these will be our game day goals. No sacks allowed, 300 yards, 24 points or less, and 1 interception. If you guys have any idea for that, then let me know. And I'm not doing the mini games. It's just I can't be bothered with them. I don't know. A lot of people seem to be liking it, but for me, it's not my favorite. And something to remember, after this game, we get wide receiver Traylon Burks back, which should be huge. But what I chose to focus on in this game is going to be the short pass. I don't know if you guys care for this, but we'll look at stats and awards around the league. Ryan Tannehill so far hasn't been the best. Will Levis, when he was in, was really good. Rushing, though, Derrick Henry's been just average up to this point. DeAndre Hopkins had a couple good games. Average yards per reception is pretty big for him. Is that Chig Okonkwo in second? No, it's Kyle Phillips. And then Chig Okonkwo defensively. Got a few things going on. Nothing insane. We got those half a sacks down the board. Interceptions. Aziz Al-Shaair, 3 on the season already. He might be one of the league leaders. If you look at the right side. No, okay, wait. I gotta go out one more. If you look at the right side of your screen, starting now, we can go down to interceptions later. Yeah, he's leading the league in sacks. And Micah Parsons with 7 sacks through 3 games is insane. And it is gonna be the Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. I looked into getting a new GPU so dumb shit like this wouldn't happen. So I might be getting a new GPU soon. We're playing at home. Let's kick this one off. Joe Burrow will walk the team out onto the field. We'll look at his season stats so far. 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception, 824 yards on a very good completion percentage, probably just up over 60%. He's going to be tough to stop, and we're going to have to really going to have to work with that before I don't forget, we got to move Arden Key out of left outside. I keep forgetting to do it, the normal depth chart, so Arden Key is going to automatically play there. But what we do, if you guys didn't know, we take Chance Campbell and put him there so he doesn't get playtime, because Arden Key is very slow and they put him in coverage most of the time. Aziz Al-Shire couldn't wrap up there. That's one thing I wish Aziz Al-Shire did a little bit better, and one thing I wish my computer did a little bit better was load this game. And Tyler Boyd catches this one over Roger McCreary. McCreary looked like he was in a good spot for it. Tyler Boyd just went up and beat him to the catch point, got the play done, and nothing I can really do about that. I'll use Armani Rice over here on the left side of the field, maybe try to cover some Irv Smith Jr. and just a few different routes, and they just pick us apart. And that'll be another completion to Tyler Boyd. Joe Burrow snaps the ball. It'll be Monty Rice. It'll actually be Jeffrey Simmons in the backfield, but unfortunately no one can wrap up, and that includes Jeffrey Simmons, who doesn't have a superstar under his name. No, that's not him. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. If you guys have any like tips, let me know, because I have zero clue on how to do. What the fuck? That this is what I'm talking about with next gen, man. It's so fucking stupid. And Reggie Robertson, who did it last week, will do it again this week, hopefully. Can he beat Cam Taylor-Britt to the end zone? He's going to try his best. He's going to make it there, ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Robertson has 2 kick return touchdowns in 2 straight games. Reggie Robertson looks like the best returner in the league right now. And we even did a little spin move before that. That's pretty funny, man. I don't know how he's doing that. Joe Burrow into the zone now, and he will have a Tyler Boyd again. An open Tyler Boyd just seems to be the common factor that's going to just carve our team up today. We'll go over Storm Brave. Let's see if we can get a good pressure off a blitz on the quarterback. We go Aziz Al-Shire. Does a good job of getting and sifting through the blocks. We pinched the line. Hopefully that was going to help. Doesn't help with anything. Monty Rice is a little too slow to keep up with number 89, who, if I had to guess, would be like Drew Sample, maybe? Someone, yeah, Sample. I don't know. This team seems to be very quick with it. Very, very fundamentally sound. Very, very quick team. Good communications, and that is not going to help. 7-7, 120 yards is a great start for Joe Burrow. Man, this is going to be a long episode. I can already tell you that. Bengals are working us to the bone right now, and hopefully... Nope, we'll have a wide open player or two. Campbell underneath, can't wrap up. We'll come flying in with Hooker and Aziz Al-Shire. Another 8 yards tacked onto that one. Man, this is looking very, very, very bad to this point. We'll use our Aziz Al-Shire, and this is a very likely run play. It's not going to be one. Instead, this will be a throw. And Monty Rice in the backfield going to try to make Joe Burrow think and escape the pocket throw. His first incompletion. Monty Rice just jumped a gap and was on his way to the quarterback. Just couldn't really figure it out all the way. And I'll use Aziz Al-Shire in this spot to cover Chris Evans. And this one thrown a little behind. Is that T. Higgins wearing the number 5 this year? I was unaware of that, but T. Higgins touchdown. Tannehill, despite already having 7 points up on the game on the scoreboard, Tannehill will be seeing the field with the first time, or for the first time with the rest of the offense. You saw his season stats there. Not bueno compared to Mr. opposing quarterback Joe Burrow is what it is. We focused on the short passes. Let's see if we can do that indeed. Let's get it out to Kyle Phillips, who will get wrapped up immediately, and our starting center Aaron Brewer will go down. Hard to tell what that one is. We'll go with Derrick Henry, who doesn't have any like abilities like under him. I don't know if I have to turn it on to see the superstar stuff under him, but that's very good. I gotta learn how to, or I gotta get into the groove of using truck animations and stuff like that. Aaron Brewer with bruised ribs will stay out of this one. That is pretty much a guarantee. I don't want him playing too much. 3rd and 1. Derrick Henry and the rest of the offense looking to convert here in, I believe, the first quarter. It's Derrick Henry up the middle of the field. 2 rushes, 12 yards. Good start for him on the ground. First time we have not focused on the inside run this season, and it already seems to be working out. You know, like you tend not to focus on something, it might work out a little bit better, as Chigakonkwo was just held up on the offensive line. Not fun. And we got to try getting our stars involved, as that was, believe it or not, originally targeted for DeAndre Hopkins on a curl route. Little play action, boot play. I found Chigakonkwo, I believe, in the middle of the field. Try to weave my way through a defense or two players. It is what it is. Nico Autry ramping the crowd up on the sidelines. Good to see. We'll try this. We'll see if we can get it done. I want it. Okay. I don't care if this is any sort of flag. I pressed triangle. And that obviously is not our offensive line's fault. I see D-Hop just wide open. Gets down to the 1. We're going to go hurry up here. We want to hurry up to the line. I forgot how to fake snap it. Is it like... I can't remember what it was. That looks very stupid. We'll look here. Let's go Chigakonkwo. Nope. Won't be able to do it. And Dylan Radun's our, I believe, right, or it might be left guard. Left guard goes down now. We will be without a starting offensive line at this pace by the end of the game. We will pretty much be completely depleted of offensive line. Let's try to time this one in. We can't. Jermaine Prout drops underneath, and we'll have Ryan Tannehill to beat. But Chigakonkwo comes up from behind, making it an insane tackle. Oh, this pisses me off, and they're going to go right down the field and score. I already know. And after an incomplete pass, we will... Oh, my... Azeez Al-Shaair can't turn for shit. This is him turning. Ready? Almost basically calling out the run here. We're going to have to pressure him. We might have to send blitzes at Joe Burrow. At Joey B. At Joey Kool-Aid. We have to throw something. We might have to just start blitzing everyone capable of blitzing at this point. Azeez Al-Shaair will come off, and it seems to be working. We're getting him hurried up. Might throw an interception this way. What is going on? Are they asking if anyone's home? Okay, can we pinch the line, please? No, we cannot, for some reason. I'm going to use Monty Rice to get up. Oh, my God. What the? Monty Rice is dead. He's dead. Look at him. He's dead. First play of the second quarter coming up. And I left my assignment on that one. And Azeez Al-Shaair will take Joe Mixon down. This one's going to be a run up the middle. Chance Campbell, Monty Rice, and another person was looking for it. Joe Mixon, going to be a little slow to get up. And this one, we might be looking at another run here, but in case it is not, we are going to have to help ourselves get underneath. Break that one up, man. One breakup. That's all I'm asking for. For them to score 3 instead of 7 on this drive would have been absolutely huge. We can't make that happen. It sucks, but it's the reality. It's just a very bad defense versus a very good offense, and a very good quarterback, especially. What is that angle, Amani Hooker? Like, run next to him, not like, oh, man, he like ran to behind him. Like, he's trying to, I don't know, man. And a wide open number 81, Irv Smith Jr., I believe. Look at Joe Burrow's stats. 15 to 17, 194, and 2 touchdowns in the first 13 minutes of play. 13 minutes! This could likely be a run right here. Likely be a touchdown, too. Just anything coming around, and we're just too slow. No one's on Joe Mixon, and we suck absolute dick. On the season, D-Hop has 11 catches, 300 and some yards. And on the season, on average, we've probably had 0 momentum. So there's that. Let's, nobody's open. Nobody wants to, nobody's open. It's just not happening. Let's go hurry up offense. We want to do our best to help ourselves out. And I think the best way to do that is just by playing the quick game of football. And yeah, we'll just scramble with Ryan Tannehill again. Take him out of bounds. I don't know. Stopping the clock really doesn't do much at this point, but just take him out of bounds. Just getting some steady yardage, doing what we need to do. We'll go ahead and keep Tajay on what he was doing, and that will actually be our target in this one. Tajay, not quick enough to really get around Cam Taylor-Britt there. We'll go a little bit of a hurry up. Kyle Phillips might have a good chance to bring this one down the field. He doesn't. We're just going to have to throw this one away. We were outside of the quarterback's box, but that might have been an intentional grounding if I had that turned on. 2 yards on the last play. That was initially with... Oh, my fucking God. That was initially with Derrick Henry. We were right out into Trey Hendrickson. Fuck me. You got to be joking. Nope. I refuse to believe. Caleb Farley on a good, better angle here. Try to bring him down. This is a fucking shit show, man. We're going to be down 20. No, we'll be down 35 to 10 by half. I'll call that right now. It's been Very, very miserable. We are simply unmatched, and that is just a fact, as I believe it's Tyler Boyd getting another reception for a good 4 or 5 yards. Aziz Alshire will have the middle of the field to worry about in this situation. Joe Mixon will roll out to the left on the line. We'll have to cover, you know, just about everything. And I'd like to say that isn't us, but that might have been us. Touchdown Bengals. Woohoo! And once again, zero momentum on our side. And we'll just go for D-Hop over the top. He's got that one. Very good throw and catch from the dynamic duo. You guys couldn't tell, I'm absolutely thrilled. DeAndre Hopkins will stop in a non-crowded zone. We'll go drag curl again. We'll put him on a little bit of an out route. Hopefully they're playing a deeper zone to counter that. Instead, no. They are reading every little step of the way. Dax Hill, the second-year safety out of... Can I guess the college? Not guess. I know it. Can I remember it? What are we doing? What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? And this one gonna be wide open in the middle of the field to a fucking running back, Joe Mixon. Oh, I told you it's gonna be 35, and then maybe we might get a field goal at the end of the next drive after they score here in just a second, after they use no lube and absolutely shamelessly fuck me. Oh, it's gonna be a breakup. It looked like a fumble for a second. Aziz Al-Shire, looks like good work for him. Sorry, this episode is very not PG. None of these episodes have been, but this one especially. I'm sorry to all those people out there that don't really like that, but shit. Good play from our defense to stay on that one, and a missed throw by Joe Burrow. And we have a chance to stop this dynamic offense, and we get to stop them in their tracks, maybe lose a little bit of momentum for them, and start a good drive for us instead of throwing it right up to Eric Rowe of all people. So there is that. Coming back to the middle of the field. Yeah. If he has, well, a decade in the pocket, he's going to find someone, believe it or not. And we'll do our best to stop Joe Mixon and the rest of this offense. Is that Monty Rice's responsibility? And that stuttering right there, you see how it kind of like froze up for a second? That's what I hate. That's what I hate with a passion. It's so frustrating. See, good news is, in the fourth quarter, if we're losing this bad and we continue to let them score miraculously, we might see a little bit of some Will Levi's. So stick around to the fourth quarter. 1 second left in the second quarter, in the first half, anything like that. So we can use it on a run. That's going to be fine. But can we try to cash in maybe downfield a little bit? And this one, nope. It's going to be maybe DPI. Maybe we drew a little bit of a DPI right there. They might call offensive pass interference. So let's see who it is on. It is going to be on Daxton Hill, the rookie, with a little bit of a mistake, or the second-year man out of, I want to say Penn State, but I know that's not him. He's not a Penn State. Is he Georgia? Why do I want to say Georgia? We'll give him another go-up attempt, and yeah, just get shoved to the ground. So yeah, look at that. Number 21's absolutely through the roof that he just pushed someone to the ground, possibly causing a concussion. I think Dax Hill was Georgia. I'm going to stick to that. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to stick to it. Let's go Tyjae Spears, who will shrug off a tackler moving up the field. 3rd and 1, something to definitely be noted of here for a second. And we'll try to get this one down the field with maybe Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, Tannehill will have to take it up the sideline. He's got some space, looking like Zach Wilson for a second there. Gets out of bounds, stop the clocks with 1:19 left. That's something that Will Levis can't do, and that is pretty frustrating. D-Hop, I want to give him like a good up and go, but we'll see. And this one, dude, this one literally thrown out of orbit. There's no chance that D-Hop catches that. Oh, man. That is hilarious to me, at least. I don't know about the rest of people out there. I'm going to see Chigakonkwo up the seam. I know we'll probably have a linebacker or two draped on him. Nope. Instead, this one is a little bit airmailed to the back and almost intercepted by Chidobe Awuzie. Luckily, it wasn't. And we'll have Chigakonkwo on an out. We'll have Derrick Henry on a little hook, and that won't be open, that won't be open, and that's probably the most open, but nope. Logan Wilson read it every step of the way. We will see Will Levis in the second half. Not even in the fourth quarter. We'll see Will Levis in the second half. This is fucking unbelievable. I know it's me. I know. Okay, listen. I take full responsibility, but we're gonna act like it's Ryan Tanny Noodle Arm Hill. Like, what the fuck? You've got to be absolutely. You guys have no idea. Harold Landry goes down. What's new? Jesus Christ. This one lobbed up to the sideline, and it'll be a gain of a steady whatever. Joe Burrow is going to go for 700 in this game and possibly 19 touchdowns. Might be a little out there, but who knows? And just like that, they are in field goal range, and that is what they'll go for with an Irv Smith little out route for a good 15 to maybe 17 yards, something like that. This one is going to be up and good from Evan McPherson. We'll have 2 or maybe 3 seconds left. Our only touchdown has been scored by Reggie Robertson in this game. Can he do it again? He cannot, as he will get absolutely stonewalled. Looks like number 51 and Charlie Jones on a joint effort. Halftime report in Houston against Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett, Allen Robinson. I mean, no one's really showing out here. CJ Stroud, we just don't get to see his stats. We are not privileged enough to do so. An 0-3 and 1-2 team seems like a fun matchup. Go to Buffalo, where the Miami Dolphins will be trying to face the AFC Force. We have one of the big 3 with the Bengals, Chiefs, and Buffalo Bills on our hands today. Indianapolis, Los Angeles Rams, interesting matchup. Gardner Minshew's throwing the ball well, but Matthew Stafford just a tad bit better. Zach Evans leading back there. I'm assuming Cam Akers injury or something. And that's the man we're going to have to rely on right there is Derrick freaking Henry. And you guys will see, we take Will Levis, who is now under center, and Derrick Henry will get the first play of the game. And Peter Skoronski, I believe, number 77, will run off into the sunset with his imaginary girlfriend, running away from a would-be player to block, which is quite insane. We have Wiley back, and this one's going to be picked off. Jermaine Pratt underneath. It's going to be a pick 6 if Will Levis is going to, get shrugged off. Dude, fuck. See, that's the thing. We've been relying on the pass because Derrick Henry hasn't even been that good. We'll see what Tyjae Spears can do. And he gets out and he gets loose. Really good to see from Tyjae Spears on his first go at it. We'll give a play action right here. Maybe a little cross from Kyle Phillips. Gain a little bit of confidence back to Will Levis on a nice little sidearm right there. Placing that one into Kyle Phillips' chest. 1 yard rush from Tyjae Spears. It'll be Will Levis in the pocket all by himself and misses a ball to DeAndre Hopkins on a tough route. Tough to anticipate right there. We'll go T.Y. Hilton on a slant. See what that brings, and it'll bring a wide open opportunity in the middle of the field. Gets broken up. I'm fucking over it. This is no words can really tell you how fucking, like, I don't even want to play anymore. This is going to be a 60 something to possibly 14. And this one's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be an Armani Hooker. Is it Amani or Armani Hooker? It's going to be an interception either way. Interesting throw up there, and just Higgins ran away from the ball. Maybe they're giving us a chance here. Maybe Joe Burrow and Will Levis are good friends. Maybe something happened. You never know. Let's go Wiley underneath. Just goes right through his hands. Oh me, oh my. In a spot like this where you're literally just trying to come back, it's so annoying to get constantly clamped, predicted, and it just gets so old so fast. And then the fact that you can't even stop the opposing offense, it makes it so much worse. Can we get the first down? Will Levis, it's going to be 4th and inches. I beg to differ. Reach the ball out, you wimp. And we will trust Tyjae Spears with the ball on 4th and inches. He does a good job getting through. We'll go hurry up. Act like we're going to run the ball again. It's not going to be the case. We'll have an open DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone. Touchdown. Beats his man, lined up with a linebacker. Not what you want to do. DeAndre Hopkins has been the only bright spot on the team so far. Good pass, I guess, from Will Levis. This one will be up from our stud kicker. He's actually been pretty good this season, but 14 points up on the board now. I don't know. It's still so bad knowing that we have to go back. And we still have pretty much the entire third quarter left and fourth. We're down 45 to 14. It's not in any sort of good condition. And we got pancake blocked, and that is going to be the most bullshit movement thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. And Joe Mixon now is going to be the highlight of the day, averaging 8 per carry. Good for him. He's killing it right now. Whoop-de-doop. We've got quite the team right now. Team full of what plays like kindergartners. They can't make a tackle. They suck. They are very bad, stupid, and pathetic. And that is just another example. And yep, okay, so that's the type of bullshit that happens to me too. And we'll get stiff-armed. And then he'll drag on another 3 or 4 yards on the end of that one. Welcome to Madden 24. Well, that wasn't going to be a touchdown. TR Tart had different plans. He wanted that to be a touchdown. So we can lose by the biggest, the biggest gap in NFL history at this point. And if all Derrick Henry can do is get 3 yards at a time, I don't want it. I don't want the 3 yards. I want the occasional, like, 19 or 20, and then maybe a couple of 2, maybe 5 yards, right? But we see no more big plays from Derrick Henry anymore. He's just become too old and too dumb. I don't know. He's been roughed up too much and get caught in a trap. Derrick Henry up the field. Looks like good for another 6. We'll give him another go at it. This is basically the plan. Wear down the clock to make sure they can't score anymore. Derrick Henry, as I was mentioning, of course, he's going to get out and he's going to go. His speed might not make it there. Like, what? Derrick Henry hauls forward on that. Tell me he doesn't. Like, that's something to complain about, that's for sure. Let's get Tajay Spears in there. Derrick Henry is a little bit gassed at this point. We're going to try to run left if we can. Can we? No, we can't. We're just stuck going right into a linebacker. Like, can I switch? Like, I want to switch. Let me switch left. Let me do it. So it says Derrick Henry's X Factor's on. We'll see how accurate that is. Cool. Still gets bodied by DJ Reader. And last ditch effort for the end zone. Derrick Henry's in, maybe for the first time this season. He has been very forgettable so far. It'll be 21-52. And Joe Mixon will be gone for a few hundred yards. And that is just a product of stupidity on your defense. We need better guys. We need better linebackers, first of all. You'd think Jeffrey Simmons would be a lot better than this. He's not. He virtually sucks ass. And maybe physically and maybe purposely, maybe some. We don't know. Amani Hooker can't wrap up there. That's cool. He's just playing tag. The rest of the fucking field. Whatever. Oh, and we get roughing the passer? Why don't we just tack on an extra 30, let him score again, and let's see Will Levis. And nope, we're going to be bitch like toddlers again. Holy shit, what are we? Are we 5th graders playing an NFL game? Can we tackle? Can we read one play, please? Can we please make an effort, at least one single effort, to make this game a better game, to make this team a better team? God! It's frustrating, man. You're just sitting here letting this happen. We're almost getting scored 80 on in the first 3 quarters of play. Like, please. And this one, okay, almost exactly 60 in the first 3 quarters of play. It's so unacceptable, man. Cincinnati Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon brings it in from about the 2-yard line. I'm so uninterested. And Reggie Robertson, one of our only bright spots this season, will take it out to the 22. Levis coming out onto the field, hoping to make a little bit of a difference. And so far, so bad. Trey Hendrickson in the backfield getting his 2nd sack of the day. I'm trying my best not to absolutely break down and just start screaming at every little thing in this game. It's literally, I'm trying my best. Let's go D-Hop. Nope. Not going to happen. Let's not go D-Hop. Let's go middle of the field. We're going to aim for one of the hash marks on the field, actually. Seems like a little bit of a better idea at this point in time. We'll have T.Y. Hilton and also DeAndre Hopkins. And I thought that we were going to... Okay. I thought we were going to have pressure in our face until it got picked up late. We had like a safety blitz, and I thought that we were going to have to throw that one away. Holy fuck, we can't get shit. And Jeffrey Simmons finally making a play worth the money we paid for him. It's been incredibly demoralizing to look and play with this team, as this is another possible run on 3rd and 6. If it is, it's not, but if it was. And yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. That's cool. I'm so glad Roger McCreary has to stop everything he's doing to just because he got tapped on the shoulder a little bit. Go to instant replay here. Let's go to Roger McCreary, who's playing the slot, playing me, by the way. So look at this right here. No contact whatsoever. He just feels like, hey, go on. It's gonna bring me 10 feet forward while he escapes free and open in his zone. Explain that to me, Madden. Explain why you fuck me. Azeez Al-Shaair, one of the best plays I've seen all franchise series long. He's the league leader in interceptions, by the way, but you wouldn't know that looking at today's performance. It's pathetic, if you will, and just over the middle of the field, can't get it again, and a running back's catching better than all of my receivers combined. And another interception. Azeez Al-Shaair just read the field there on that one. I was really good. Azeez Al-Shaair jumps the route. I believe it was Jamar Chase. Turns around, gets the animation, gets his hands up, makes the play. I'm down for a little bit of a screen right here, but that guy that's pressed up against DeAndre Hopkins is scaring me being that close. Let's go. Get him underneath. Tajay to the outskirts of the field. Will Levis has not been good. All right, I'm sorry. He hasn't been good. And that is a straight up fact. I believe it. I will say it. Just not good. We'll go for the first down on this one. Did not mean to do that. But we're going to go ahead and call the run play. If we can switch it to the other side, which we do, we will be able to get a good play out of it, and not used to spamming X as soon as we come into contact with a defender. I will probably use that excuse all and throughout the series, if I'm being honest. Tyjae Spears on another screen. This one looks a lot more destined to get blown up and perhaps screwed. Jermaine Pratt can't wrap up and make the tackle, but Will Levis with a good delivery and good delay on that one. We'll go play action read, see if we can maybe get, you know, someone somewhere on the field. Let's go Kyle. What the hell was that? That's not a receiver. That's someone that's scared of the ball. It looked like he was protecting his girlfriend from a bullet that's coming at his way, not catching a football. Are you joking me? That is, like, actually pathetic. We can't outrun Trey Hendrickson. Are you, like, you serious? We'll give Azeez Al-Shaair another chance to intercept another football, but this will actually be a run from Joey Mixon, and this will be a touchdown. Sorry. I thought it was going to be. I saw a little bit of open space, maybe 2 yards, and thought, well, he's going to go all the way. Monty Rice on a good tackle, meeting Joe Mixon at the contact point. I'm fine with this. They're just simply running the clock down, and that's perfectly fine with me as long as there's no big plays that results in a, what would be 81-yard touchdown. I'll be completely and 100% fine. I don't care what they say. Azeez Al-Shaair had another touchdown or another interception in sight. Just dropped that one. 4th and 8, we'll see the punt, and we'll get the ball back. I think that's the first time we've actually stopped them from scoring points. 85 on a punter is disgusting. Well, Levi's and the rest of this offense will come out once again and just play the best football they can. DeAndre Hopkins underneath. That might be his 4th or 5th catch on the day. I was going to try to click the screen, which we can. This is going to be a disaster, as you guys already know. This was going to be a disaster. Oh, it's not a disaster. Kyle Phillips has room through the screens working this. That's insane. Jailbreak screen to perfect execution from our team. Love that. That's actually very fun. I like that. That was fun. We have a little bit of fun in this game. That's quite amazing. Not all day, but let's throw that one at the ground. 10 yards in front of our target on that one. It's okay. That could have possibly been intercepted anyways, so I'm kind of glad that that one sailed. I want a block and release route right here. Can we do that? A check and release? Yeah, sure. Check and release from Tajay, where he kind of like waits in the pocket and then gets loose. Can we do that? Tajay, not really what I wanted from him there, but it'll work. We'll see what else we can get. We'll put Tyjae Spears on a little bit of a down. I see that safety moving up possibly for a... Okay, no, good. I was going to say possibly for a blitz, but we find Tyjae Spears again in the receiving game, as he seems to be quite good in that department. Now we'll get Derrick Henry back in, and I don't like it. I don't like Derrick Henry in the game, as it has just been overall better with Tyjae in the game. A little bit better in the receiving game, a little bit better just jolt, quickness, all that good stuff. This is a tough one. Don't know where to go with the ball here. And we'll roll out, look for some sort of target. Nope. Be sacked, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that'll be credited with a sack. And middle of the field won't work. Can we get Tajay? I tried to get Tajay to run a little bit more right, and then with the playmaker, and then throw it to him, but didn't work out. And yeah, we'll just go with the field goal. This is the most embarrassing game in NFL history. If I had to put my hand on it, especially if we miss this, which we didn't. Good. But shitty thing about this is the Bengals have more than enough time to go down and score now. This seems to work where we play with quite a bit, like guys over top, a few in the box, and then just on the line. And then we kind of just wait for the carry to happen. And there is our guy, Jeffrey Simmons, doing what he needs to do to earn his money before he gets traded or cut. Because, oh man, I don't know how to unlock these X Factor abilities or anything. Maybe they might show up next week after it kind of progresses or transitions. And okay, Aziz Al-Shaair at least breaks that up, but read the route perfectly, saw it was on a whip, and possibly could have had another interception. That could have been possibly 3 on the day for him. Let's go T.Y. Hilton on the sideline. He gets there, 2 yards. 2 yards is 2 yards. Will Levis just making that throw, getting into the groove of things. Play action crossers, sure. Did I see a screen? I didn't, but I like those screen plays. They were pretty nice, pretty fun, so we'll see. We'll go Chikakonkwo underneath. Hope he can turn up, get some extra yardage on that. He does. Be credited with the first down. And that'll be the end of the game. Most embarrassing game in NFL history. If I had to label this one, which I do in the title, so that might be it. So anyways, it was fun. We had some good bright spots in the game. Nothing was insane. We saw a little bit of flashes from Will Levis, 10 to 22, 104, a touchdown, interception on his first play in, a little bit of some jitters. Derrick Henry had that one really long run for, what, 57 yards. The rest is duds. Tajay was stopped at all costs. Receiving wise, let's see this from the Bengals. 119, 131, 76, 67, and 45. That's not good. Titans, Tajay led the team in receptions, not yards. That would be DeAndre Hopkins with 599 and a touchdown. And Kyle Phillips just consistently puts together good games. Like, games like this all season long will excel you. And so far, so good. Chikakonkwo wasn't targeted as much as in the past. Gets one of his final plays in there. We'll have Traylon Burks next week, where Kyle Phillips probably won't play as big a role. We'll kind of play in that T.Y. Hilton, if I had to guess. Jeffrey Simmons, 2 TFLs, sacks, none on the quarterback. We had 2 interceptions, one from Amani. It's not Armani. Amani Hooker, and then Aziz Al-Shaair doing a good job on defense, not with the whole scoring thing, but just getting takeaways on one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Kevin Byard with the upgrade here. We're going to try to be as upbeat as possible, as happy as possible. Block shedding probably would like to go up. We'll just go ahead and do whatever it is Kevin Byard needs, and I think hybrid right now just make him a little bit of a better player. He's a little bit on the older side, one of the veterans, one of the captains on the team. Have to give him respect. We'll see a QB1 check-in, as he was actually checked out of the game at halftime. And we might have to start making the decision of who starts each week, because Ryan Tannehill, 3 interceptions in one half of play. No bueno. You really suck. I mean, it's not really anything against him. Him and Will Levis is kind of on the same career right now, or kind of on the same level, if you will. We have one new injury. If I had to guess, that's Aaron Brewer, Ray Duns, or I can't remember. But, oh, no, it's Harold Landry with a dislocated hip. We will be missing an edge rusher. It's fine. We've got Arden Key. So, not good news, but still, we didn't really see him have too much of an impact in the first few games. Anyways, I might have to mess with some sliders. I probably will. And also going to mess with game time. I think 10 minutes might be a little too much, or a little much. So mess with different stuff. Hopefully we can sort this all out by mid-season, and then have one hell of a second half of the season. Have a lot of fun, look good, whatever it is, because right now we are 1-3 to start the season. It's not a good look. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, especially if you guys watch all the way through. Consider leaving a like, subscribing. I'd appreciate everything. All your support means a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.